native speakers do. This is a grammar in use lesson aimed at B2 and C1 English learners. Stay with me until the end. I know you're going to enjoy this English lesson. And by the way, I am Teacher Prix, and I'm going to help you talk to anyone, anywhere, anytime in English. Consider subscribing to the channel. Every week I post different English lessons to help you on your journey to English fluency, to help you become more confident. So I appreciate you becoming part of this beautiful community. That being said, let's talk about grammar. But grammar doesn't have to be the boring kind of routine where you do endless exercises. No, grammar is supposed to make you talk clearly, confidently, to anyone, anywhere, anytime. This is what I teach my students in my academy, the program that is going to make you go from stuck to speaking in 6 months or even less, depends on how much you dedicate yourself. And guys, one thing I always teach my students is fluent people create. So whenever I give them grammar lessons, they have grammar lessons in every module. The next thing they're supposed to do is create. They must create examples connected to their lives while using the grammar lesson they're studying. And I provide them with guidance, correction, feedback, so that they can keep on growing. And not the pressure of, this is right, this is wrong, complete the sentences. That is not ideal, okay? Not to mention they also have to speak. They need to record themselves speaking in English using what they are learning in my program. The same goes to you. You're watching this lesson. After watching the explanations, create, post them in the comments or in your study time. As long as you're doing the work, I'll be happy. But let's roll. You're going to use it at the beginning of sentences to add contrast. It is quite similar to although. Very, very similar, despite the fact, even though it's a little bit more drastic, but it's the idea of opposition. You're contrasting two different ideas. Look at the example here on the screen. While I am willing to help, I do not have much time available. Even though I want to help, even though I'm willing to help, I don't have much time available. Although I am willing to help, I don't have much time available. While I am willing to help, I don't have much time available. This is quite an advanced structure. So I know that some of you even struggle with using although, even though in spoken language you may understand how to write this. And this is why you need a better study plan, a better routine, because if you can make examples by writing, but when I ask you to speak, right, let's go, create an example to me right now using although, you get stuck, it is a sign that you're lacking a proper method to make you talk, okay? So that's an important change you need to make. Another example here, hey, while I understand how frustrating this is, you can't burst into my office and talk to me like that. What is to burst into? Suddenly enter someone else's office, someone's room, a place. So you suddenly enter a place and you're usually angry or it's unexpected, okay? So you enter abruptly, suddenly you enter a room, you were not announced, you were not invited, you were not expected. So you burst into the room. So look at this. While I understand how frustrating your situation is, so let's imagine this. Imagine Peter just heard he lost a major client. He lost this client to another colleague. And he doesn't really know why, okay? He just lost the client. So he's super frustrated. He's annoyed. He's angry. So he goes to his manager's office. He bursts into his room to talk to him. And then the manager's like, whoa, Peter, while I understand how frustrating this is, you can't just burst into my office like that, man. Come on. Sit down, calm down. Let's talk about this. Let me explain what happened, but you can't do this. Well, maybe that's why you lost that customer. You can't control yourself, man. Very, very important. Now here, guys, here's where I want to get your attention. sometimes may be difficult to some of you to think, okay, Priscilla, but how am I going to create examples? I don't have the imagination, the creativity. I don't know how to put this in my life. I don't know how to make the sentences. You need more grammar. By the way, if that's your problem, I have 7 sentences, 7 templates. I don't like when I say template. Don't get me wrong, because fluent people create. I am showing you these templates because they are often used in spoken language. You will see this combination a lot. But even here, you have to complete with your own ideas. I'm just showing you popular combinations because remember, it's a contrast, opposition, two ideas opposing one another. Contrast. But I still have to fill in the gap. I still need to think of what the ideas are. So these are common phrases we hear from native speakers when they're using while. Oh, Priscilla, so are these the only ones? No. Fluent people create. So there may be many, many more. But while I was preparing the lesson, different use of the word while more intermediate, while I was preparing the lesson, I tried to remember popular phrases, popular sentences native speakers use when giving this idea, when meaning while in the sense of contrasting. So look at the first one, and I will give you the examples, okay? While I get, in the sense of understand, while I get your frustration, why I get why you're sad, okay? I still, then it has to be a contrasting idea, something opposing, okay? While I would love to stay and chat some more, I really have to go. Why I love Tom Cruise. He's amazing. I think he can be a little exaggerated at times. See? While I'm all for, I am in favor. While I'm all for blah, 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 I think this is too much. Okay? While I can see why, it's very similar to number 1. While I can see why you're upset, while I understand why you're upset, you can't burst into my office like that. While I don't mind working from home, while it's not a problem for me working from home, I'd rather go to the office. I see my colleagues, I have a routine, I get out of the house. I prefer it that way. While dancing isn't exactly my thing, I'm all right going to a dance club every now and then. So you see, here I put it's, but you can change, you can adapt. These are some templates just to help you use your imagination to complete the idea, as I know that to some of you, just creating everything may be hard. So picture this and complete. While blah, blah, blah may be blah, 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 that doesn't mean you can. That doesn't mean blah, blah, blah. I created the sentences to show you with more clarity, okay? So while I get where you're coming from, while I understand your frustration, while I understand your anger, while I get where you're coming from, I still think it's a bad idea. Okay? While I understand why you really want to live abroad, I still think it's a bad idea right now. You don't have any money saved. You just graduated. Come on, give it a go here, you know? There's still too soon to just drop everything and leave. Number 2, while I would love to stay longer, I really need to get going. So I would love to stay and chat. I gotta go. I must go. While I am all for saving money, while I am in favor of saving money, I'm not giving up my morning coffee. I need my coffee in the morning. Come on. While I can see why she's upset, I think she took it too far. I think she is exaggerated. I can talk about other people. I don't always need to talk about myself. While I don't mind driving, I'd rather take the train. I'd rather have a private driver. That's my goal. That's my dream. Who knows? One day, huh? Someday we'll know. While the apartment isn't exactly huge, it's big enough for me. Well, that's true about here. While this apartment is not like necessarily huge, a mansion, a palace, it's good enough for me. I'm okay with it. Everything fits. It's comfortable, it's warm, it's cozy, and it's beautiful. While he may be good at his job, that doesn't mean he's a good manager. So true in so many cases. So, what is my recommendation? If you're studying alone, you're not in my program, you're not my student, you're not doing any of my activities, pick these templates. Spend about 20, 30 minutes creating examples, different examples. That's how you learn grammar. You can do the grammar exercises and try to answer, complete the sentences, but here I'm first giving you the idea, use the templates, but then move on to, okay, I'm going to create everything. And then go from there. That is the best practice if you want to unlock your fluency, improve your communication skills, you know? And before I continue, if you're appreciating this lesson, I would love if you subscribe to the channel. I always see the data, and the data says that more than 60% of people watching these videos are not subscribed. So check out the subscription. YouTube has been a little crazy lately, so check it out. Sometimes YouTube automatically unsubscribes people from my channel. And if possible, hit the like button and share it with a friend. And if you're interested in having more, take a look at my programs, my academies, my full program. My study plan is the template for success if you're alone. It is a more affordable option that teaches you how to implement my methodology alone, okay? But let's move on. While as a noun, it means a specified period of time, some time, okay? Quite popular, and there are so many collocations with a while. I'm going to show you some, okay? But in this sense, look at the examples here. I need to stay away for a while. I need to stay away for some time. I'm sorry. I need to stay away for a while because I've been under a lot of stress. So forgive me. I got to stay away for a while. So for some time. And I don't know how much time. It's not as specified. Very important, by the way. I haven't seen Linda for a while. I wonder if she's doing okay. So I haven't seen her for some time now. I'm beginning to think if she's doing okay, if she's all right. And finally, hey, can you stay for a while? I really need to talk. Doesn't mean she's going to stay forever, but maybe right now my friend comes over, she stays for an hour and I'm really sad. And when she's about to leave, I say, hey, no, can you stay for a while? I'm not feeling so good. I kind of need to talk. I need to vent. So stay with me, please. So that's the idea. Very popular use of the word while. Native speakers use while like this a lot. And if you're wondering, Priscilla, aren't you going to teach while with present continuous or past continuous? That's lower. That's B1 level. That's when we start teaching that to B1 students. This is more aimed at B2, C1. That's why I'm not teaching that, okay? There are more uses of while. I can bring here, I can bring another video talking about while. There's so many more uses. But let's take a look at the colloquial English. More expressions. It's been a while. It's been some time. Native speakers say this a lot. It's been a while since, and then you use simple past. It's fixed, okay? The expression is fixed. It's been a long time. It's been some time, not a long time. It's been some time. I don't know how much time. It's been a while since we last went out. There you go. Since we saw Peter, since we saw Linda, since we went to the gym. Okay? Very good, very common collocation. For a while. I think I'm going to stay here for a while. I actually showed you for a while, for some time. I don't know for how long, but it's for some time. After a while, after some time, okay? After a while, I just stopped caring what other people thought about me. After some time, after a while, I began to realize that, my intuition is what truly matters, and I shouldn't care what other people say about me, what other people think about me, if they're enjoying the content or not. I should focus on what my intuition tells me to do. There you go. In a while. In a long time. Oh, I haven't talked to her in a while. Oh, it's been a while. Oh, I haven't seen her in a while, for some time. It's just a variation, okay? Variation. Once in a while, every now and then, it's a variation. Every now and then, I order Japanese food. Every once in a while, excuse me, once in a while. Because the other one, they're very similar. Once in a while, every once in a while, they are variations, and you will hear native speakers using them, okay? Every once in a while, I need a weekend to myself. Isn't that true about all of us? You know, every once in a while, we deserve a break. Don't you agree? I think so too. A while ago, she texted me a while ago, but I forgot to reply. Some time ago. Oh, she texted me a while ago. Oh my God, let me get back to her. Very popular. Native speakers use this all the time. Now you got to start using them. So I recommend picking these sentences and creating your own examples. The first part you can't change, so it's not about using my imagination. It's been a while since. That's a structure they usually use. In a while, for a while, after a while, once in a while ago. These are all fixed expressions with the word while, which are very commonly used by native speakers. So your job here is, how can I create this and connect with examples that talk about myself, my life, my routine, my day, my opinion. That's the job fluent people must do on a regular basis to improve their communication and to use grammar, not only study. I hope you enjoyed this video, share it with a friend, but other than that, I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!